Fast, focused, and fearless. Here are the latest stories at this hour. I am Diego Castro. Iran has announced that the Strait of Hormuz will now be administered by Tehran. That's according to Iranian chief negotiator Mohammad Bagher Ghalibaf. He said the waterway would no longer return to its pre-war status and would be managed by the Islamic Republic of Iran in accordance with international law. The remarks came after the first round of talks between Washington and Tehran in Switzerland aimed at ending the conflict in the Middle East. Resigned Ateneo men's basketball head coach Tab Baldwin is now at the National Bureau of Investigation. This is in connection with the agency's parallel fact-finding investigation into the deaths of student athletes Rene Baterbonia and Divine Adili. Baldwin earlier failed to appear before the NBI on June 16 because he was not, quote, in good condition. NBI Director Melvin Matibag said they will compare testimonies from the coaching staff and other individuals involved in the incident to build a complete and consistent case file. Baldwin is among some 20 individuals subpoenaed by the NBI over the incident. Ateneo de Manila basketball player Rene Baterbonia will be laid to rest in Agusan del Sur tomorrow, June 24. For the details, we have News 5's Bril Montalvo. Bril, kamusta naman ang preparations ni Rene para sa burial?
Angelo, dagsa pa rin ang mga taga-suporta sa huling araw ng burol ng yumaong Ateneo student athlete na si Rene Bobet Baterbonia dito nga sa Tacloban sa Agusan del Sur. Ngayong araw, halos mapuno na ang loob ng gym ng mga fans ni Bobet. Sa labas naman, pila pa rin ang mga fans na gustong masilayan sa huling sandali ang kanilang idolo. May malaking LED wall din sa loob ng gym kung saan makikita ang mga naging laro noon sa basketball ni Rene. May mga memorabilia din ni Bobet sa labas ng gym para sa fundraising ng pamilya ng basketballista. Nagmistula namang tourist spot sa Tacloban ang pamamahay ni Bobet dahil sa halip na sa burol pumunta, dumiretso muna ang ibang fans sa bahay ng basketballista. Naabutan din namin ang lola ni Bobet na si Nanay Jocelyn na hanggang sa ngayon ay hindi pa rin niya malubos matanggap ang nangyari sa kanyang apo. Pero masaya na rin siya ngayon dahil sa piling na ng Panginoon si Bobet at hustisya naman ang kanyang panawagan at kung ano talaga ang totoong nangyari sa pagkasawi ng kanyang apo. Puspusa na rin ang pagtatrabaho ng Tacloban LGU Cementerio kung saan ililibing ang basketballista. Ayon din sa pamilya ni Rene, bukas ng umaga magkakaroon ng misa at sa hapon naman ay magkakaroon ulit ng misa bandang 1:00 at pagkatapos nito ay dadali na sa kanyang huling hantungan ang basketballista. Angelo.
Sino mga expected pumunta dyan, Bril, sa kanyang funeral? Tsaka may mga representative ba from Ateneo na pupunta?
Alam mo, Angelo, inanunsyo ng pamunuan ng Ateneo de Manila University na dadalo bukas sa libing ni Bobet sa Tacloban ang ilang mga opisyal ng eskwelahan. Pangungunahan ito ni Ateneo Vice President for Basic Education, Father Joaquin Jose Marie Simpayco III, at dadalo din ang mga opisyal ng Ateneo de Davao University bukas sa libing sa pangunguna ni Dr. Joan Grace Falconit, ang principal ng Ateneo de Davao Senior High School. Angelo.
Alright, may mga special arrangements ba or mga tributes na planado para kay Bobet Baterbonia?
Alam mo, Angelo, mamayang 12:00 ng madaling araw, ititigil na ang public viewing dito sa mga labi ni Rene Baterbonia dito sa Tacloban Gym at tanging mga pamilya na lang ang maaring makapasok at mga kaibigan ni Rene Baterbonia ang makakapasok doon sa loob ng gym mamayang 1:00 ng madaling araw hanggang sa nakatakdang paglibing dito bukas, Angelo. At sa ngayon ay unti-unti nang dinadala ang ilan sa mga bulaklak ni Rene Baterbonia doon nga sa sementeryo at magkakaroon ng bukas ng bahagyang tribute para nga dito sa namayapang basketballista na si Bobet Baterbonia, Angelo.
So for sure, Bril, bukas madaming tao yan pupunta, especially along the road, So ano naman ang mga security and crowd control measures na piniprepare nila?
Alam mo, Angelo, may nakahanda na ng mga traffic plan at maging ang mga security forces, may mga police, may mga kasundaluhan na naka-standby at ilang security forces dito na mula dito nga sa Tacloban Gym hanggang doon sa kanyang huling hantungan sa Tacloban na Memorial Park ay nakalatag na lahat ng mga plano para sa nakatakda nga paglilibing bukas sa kanyang huling hantungan ni Rene Baterbonia. At inaasahan din na daan-daan, libo-libo mga taga-suporta ni Bobet Baterbonia mula dito sa Tacloban, sa probinsya ng Agusan del Sur at maging sa ibang panig ng Mindanao ay pupunta dito para makilibing sa kanilang idolo na si Rene Baterbonia. Angelo.
All right, thank you for that, News 5's Bril Montalvo. In Tacloban, the Philippine National Police eyes charges against gun owners in the fatal shooting at the San Jose National High School. The PNP said it is building cases against individuals who allowed the two suspects to gain access to firearms. These include the female police officer identified as the owner of the pistol used by her 14-year-old nephew in the attack. She has since been placed under restrictive custody and faces separate administrative charges. In the meantime, the Tacloban city government has imposed a stricter curfew for minors from 10 p.m. to 4 in the morning. Police visibility and patrol operations have also been intensified in key areas, including San Jose and public spaces such as the Sanyawan grounds. For his part, Education Secretary Sani Angara visited injured students confined at the Leyte Provincial Hospital. He also met with school teachers and personnel to check on their condition following the incident. As for the Cybercrime Investigation and Coordinating Center, or CICC, it has temporarily banned the gaming app Gorebox. That's as initial investigation showed one of the suspects is an avid player of the game, which features graphic depictions of violence. The Tacloban shooting killed 3 and injured more than a dozen other teenagers. The suspects have been identified as grade 9 and grade 10 students of the school. On to the weather. Super Typhoon Francisco has weakened into a typhoon over the Philippine Sea. It was last spotted 375 kilometers east-northeast of Apari, Cagayan, packing winds of 175 kilometers per hour and gustiness of up to 215 kph. Francisco is forecast to intensify or maintain its strength until this afternoon and remain far from the country's landmass. It will exit the Philippine area of responsibility on Friday morning. In the meantime, signal number 1 remains over Batanes and parts of Cagayan. In Sofronio Española, Palawan, a classroom at the Panitian Elementary School was flooded due to the southwest monsoon enhanced by Typhoon Francisco. School officials reported damage to learning materials and facilities. Those are the latest news at this hour. I'm Diego Castro. More stories coming your way at 4 p.m. on Storycon. Keep it here on One News.
This is AP News Minute. UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer resigned on Monday, paving the way for Britain to have its 7th Prime Minister in just over a decade. Andy Burnham, who won a special parliamentary election last week, is the frontrunner to replace Starmer as Labour leader. A fire tore through a commercial building in the northern Indian city of Lucknow on Monday, killing at least 14 people, most of them students, officials said. The cause of the fire was not immediately known. Parisians and tourists tried to beat the heat on Monday by seeking shade and flocking to air-conditioned museums as temperatures soared in the French capital. France is gritting its teeth for a week of record-busting temperatures. And the Emperor and Empress of Japan were welcomed by the Belgian royal family at the Royal Castle of Laeken in Brussels on Monday. King Philippe of Belgium and Queen Mathilde greeted Japanese Emperor Naruhito and Empress Masako at the official royal residence.